Hey guys and girls and people of all ages, welcome to Modeling Manhood. My name's Isaac and today we're talking about the skull. Not like the human skull, but a crew boat where one person has two rows and you glide across the water kind of like this, that kind of skull. You guys have probably seen the Olympic sport where they have teams of crew members where one person's like giving orders and they're going down like a river or channel at incredible speeds. Well, you can do the same thing with one person on a skull. You're basically sitting on like a little 8-inch platform that's about 15, 16 feet long with two long oars. And the trick to being on a skull is keeping your balance and also knowing how to keep your rhythm so when you're going forward and back that you're consistent. And there's this little thing on the back called a rudder that can really send you for a loop if you're not careful. Just because with one person in that narrow hull, you can end up in the water really quick. And today we're going to be in the book of James, James chapter 3, verses 3, 5, and 6, talking about three areas or three little things that are used to steer us. And picking up in James chapter 3, verse 3, it says, "Behold, the bit in a horse's mouth, that they may obey us. And we turn about their whole body." So if you think about a horse with a bit in its mouth, turn this way or that way, you're able to turn the horse wherever you want it to go. Verse 4, "Behold also the ship, which though it is great, is driven of fierce winds, yet are turned about with a very small helm or rudder, wherever the pilot wants it to go or the governor wants it to go, depending on your translation." And if you think about that skull, it's really good at going in a straight line, but eventually you need to turn around and get back. And what happened to me the first time I was on the skull was when it came time where I was running out of lake. I tried turning and I ended up flopping it. And the instructor that was there basically told me, he goes, one of the hardest things is going to be getting back up on it if you end up falling off of it. And it was very difficult. You had to like kind of scoot up on your belly and like keep your balance. And then you had to sit up while holding both of these two oars that were out about 10 feet, kind of like that to maintain your balance to get back up on. And it was a struggle. I don't know how long I struggled to get back up on there, but I was glad to get back the time that I was on a crew boat. Verse 5, "Also is the tongue, though it is a little member and boasts great things. Behold, how great a matter a little fire kindles." And if you think about our tongue, it's kind of like a spark. One match can set a forest on fire. And our tongue can be the same way if we use it for evil or for pulling others down or just being nasty or disgraceful with it or just not having sweet words come off of it. And I want you guys to be thinking about the things that steer you in your life, the winds that come and blow, what's turning you like a horse to the left or to the right, or like that ship that's getting nowhere when it's going like this rather than going in a straight direction. And the same thing with our tongue. So thank you guys for joining us. The next time you hear the word skull, think about me trying to get on this little crew boat by myself and trying to navigate it out on an open lake with little to no experience other than being on a kayak or a canoe a few times. Thank you guys for joining us. Tomorrow, I'm going to look to give you guys a heads up for tomorrow. We will be talking about woodchucks and adventures of woodchucks. So stay tuned. And if you want the scripture reference, I will put that in. Is going to be Jeremiah 38:4. Will be our Old Testament reference, and you'll have to join us to hear our New Testament reference for tomorrow. Thank you guys for joining us here at Modeling Manhood. See you again tomorrow. Remember to mirror your maker and journey with Jesus.